www.flizzmusic.com.
Is it more beneficial to do that short pump like that?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll explain, cause like when you full go, like when you lock out,
Yep.
it's a rested state.
Oh, okay.
Because you rest more this way.
Yeah.
Versus like this, there is no rest, because it's a constant tension on the muscle. When you're all the way out, that's rested. There's no tension there. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, people don't realize, you know what I'm saying, all the hats you wear, bro. Like, I don't think people know you train people.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know that. I found out like, what?
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, oh snap. He trained
Yeah,
people.
man. Working out is like, that's one of the first things I mastered, I guess you could say. Even before like music and cars and all the other stuff, like working out was like one of the first things I like mastered quick. I fell in love with it quick. Like I taught myself how to build a nuclear reactor. What? In that time, because of working out, man, it just made my mindset change. It made me like, when you work out all the time and you push yourself all the time, it transfers to your everyday life.
Hold on. A real, like, literal nuclear reactor.
Yeah.
Does he mean something else by nuclear reactor? Does he mean nuclear reactor?
Nah, seriously, I could build one that has enough power to generate like probably all of South Providence, to be honest. But I feel like if I started ordering uranium, uranium 28, uranium 31, they'd probably be like, yo, yeah, who is this guy? What's he doing?
Like, there's some FBI guys at the door.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need like a 5-foot wall of concrete. So when they see me ordering like 1,000 tons of concrete, they're gonna be like, yeah, this guy's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
yo, what's your nutrition like?
Oh man, me?
Yeah.
I just eat what I want, bro.
Oh, you blessed.
All right, so genetics does play a huge part, but a lot of it's your training. I put it like this. So if you look at like, unless you have a health problem or you're trying to compete, you really can do what you want.
Yep.
Let's say eating one cheeseburger. If you ate one cheeseburger, you have to do 100 push-ups to stay exactly where you are.
Yep.
Most people are going to eat half the burger and then maybe eat something healthy or drink water, so they don't have to do 100 push-ups, they'll do 50.
Okay.
Other people will just stay away from it, and that way they don't have to try to worry, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People like me, we're gonna do 1,000. So that burger don't mean nothing to us, you know?
Yep.
That's how I move in my life. So it's like, I tell you, I do like 600 reps. So by the time I finish, my heart's, pumping crazy like I ran. So I'm getting the cardio effect, the workout effect, the elasticity. I stretch a lot while I'm training. So like, I'm coming, like a lot of people when they train, they're just going through the motion. But I train the muscle. So like, even when I'm squatting, like when we do squats, you'll see like, I'm like, everything's a stretch for me. I'm not gonna eat like 4 packs of Oreos in a day. I definitely eat one.
There's gonna be a goddamn Oreo in there.
Definitely eat one. I love soft chew cookies. I love Oreos, and I love Pop-Tarts.
All right.
Anyone under 50 who says they don't like Pop-Tarts can't be trusted. And if
You can't trust me, yo.
And if you eat toasted strudels, oh, you definitely can't be trusted.
I don't eat that either.
Anyone who's like, I'd rather have a toasted strudel, I'd be like, yeah, get out of here. It's being able to burn while in a rested state. So while not being physically busy, like sleeping, talking, sitting, watching something, being able to burn just as much or close to as if you was training, that's the real secret.
I don't know if you remember how we met. I met you in high school.
Was it Liz? Who, Liz? Denise, that's who it was, Denise.
Shout out to Denise Ramos.
Shout out Miss Denise.
Yeah, I'm gonna tag you on this.
Yes.
I remember you were the young boy in high school. She's like, how's the dude? He does music and all that.
It's all right. Yeah, you performed at our school.
Yeah, I did, right?
Mm-hmm.
OG status right there, OG performing at the high school. Yeah. You went to the military after that, correct?
Yeah, I did. Mm-hmm.
It was
like almost 9 years.
And I remember like, yo, he went to the army, like, it's army, right?
Yeah, yep.
Did that start your fitness or was that just whatever?
Oh, wow. I think I was already like into fitness before that.
Yeah.
But I think everything I was doing before the army was like the plant, and the army kind of just like made me take off with everything.
Okay.
Like everything I do now got bigger because I was in the military. freestyling, sports, workouts, cars, everything. Like, you know, I feel like the Met kind of helped me find what I liked. Then the Army was like, we're gonna really bring it out of you. And then I got out of the Army and just kept like growing with everything.
Yep.
If they needed me to go back right now, I'd go. No questions asked.
That's what it is.
Don't even think twice.
It's funny because I literally seen you go from a boy to a man.
Yeah.
And when you emerged out a couple of years later, and it was like I saw like that boy once knew was a whole solid presence now. Like it wasn't that, you know. No, I want to break it down like this. I just saw you be competitive. You play ball and all that. You do music. Is your competitive nature like span across everything, or is it more sharp in one place? Like now I'm more to the ball. Because for instance, I know people don't know this about you. Some people don't know. Your freestyle game is second to none.
Nah, man, it's
So that's the battle side.
Yeah.
Then it's the basketball side. It's like, yo, let's go. Like, is that an all-around thing, or they're focused in one place?
I think honestly it's more focused. But I still want to make it like we about to just go bar for bar, have fun.
Yep.
Sports is more like I want to win. Weightlifting, again, I'm not trying to, especially weightlifting, I'm the least competitive in weightlifting. Mainly with sports is where I'm the most like competitive, is like sports. And then probably music. Like if someone's like, you know, let's freestyle, but no one ever really wants to freestyle battles, so it's like, and then a couple people might want to do like a verses with songs, but that's really it. We're already here. We can do tries. We can take this off. You ever do lying down skull crushers?
With the bar?
Yeah.
No, show me.
All right, you take it off. Take it off. You take it off. Yep. So with music, I am competitive, but it's more like a sword sharpened sword competitive. It's not like I'm the best thing ever. It's like oh, I heard you was nice. Like I'm trying to hear something. I'm trying to see something. But I would do a versus against somebody if they was like, let's go. But it's like a false sense, because your clique is bigging you up.
Yep.
But the large majority, or the reality is that's not the truth, and it waters down the culture a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. Yep.
I never really had a clique. Like when I started making music, everyone knew I could rap, and then when I started taking it serious, people just would listen because thankfully I already had a platform with the fitness and the sports. So then they would be like, oh, you got some music? All right, let me hear something. You know what I'm saying? I was always volunteering. I'm always doing stuff, so I was always known. It's kind of like LL. If you ask somebody now who LL is, they'll probably say he's a TV host. You ask somebody from the earlier 2000s, he's a movie star. Yeah. You ask somebody from the 80s, 90s, oh, one of the best rappers, top 5 all time. But he was always relevant. Yep. I didn't have a clique to be like, Trav's one of the best off of my first song.
It's like your clique is your street team and your promotion team.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. I see some dudes with 2 songs out. Yo, I'll put him against anybody. He got the hottest song out. It's like, bro, he has no resume. She got no resume. What are we even talking about? I get it. You're supposed to do that. That's your team. But let's be realistic. And I feel like that waters down the music. So then it's like, now I don't even entertain it. I got it. When people do triceps, even with ropes, even with anything, they tend to hold it this way. Right? When you're doing the rope and kickbacks and all that stuff to hit the tri, you hold it this way. I hold mine this way and do reverse grip.
Okay.
Because 2 reasons. One is I needed to switch it up to feel it more. But 2 is because the pull you get is more for the head. So if you're doing it here, if you look, this is as much as I'm gonna get. As soon as I turn this way, see how much more I'm getting now for the triceps versus right here. This is that little bit, believe it or not, after like months of doing it with a full stretch, you'll see the result better than someone who was just doing it this way. I tend to hold it here. A lot of people, when they do them, they come from here. But I come from here to get a better stretch.
That's crazy.
And I just pull it this way. But they're called skull crushers because back in the day, people used to hit their head. They used to tear their heads.
Oh, all right. That's why they called that?
Yeah, because they used to tear their foreheads. So when I first started doing them, I would do them this way. Close grip, and I would come from here because I was learning, you know what I'm saying? But people would be like, bing, 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 just tearing their head up. That's why they call them skull crushers. There you go, right there. There you go. You just want to move the forearm.
Don't move the forearm?
No, you want to. That's
I do want. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. You want to
keep the elbows
right
locked.
here.
Okay, got you.
That's a good stretch. And then if you want to get real tight with it, when you kick out to me instead of straight that way.
What do you mean kick out to? Oh, like that. Okay, got you. Let's try it.
That's the money right there.
Okay, I feel what you're talking about.
That's the money bag.
Yep, I like that.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
But, today I'll probably just go straight to a plate. Just throw a plate on.
A whole 45?
Yeah.
You're gonna do that with a 45?
Yeah, just put a whole plate on.
All right.
Just throw a whole question. Why you put it facing inside?
It's been a habit.
I do a lot of reps because I like to train the mind too.
Okay.
Some people, they might say, oh, we're gonna do 4 sets of 10. And they're like, okay, I could do that. When you start saying 4 sets of 100, we're gonna do 300 of this.
Yep.
That's when people's like,
I get your mind right.
They feel defeated.
Yep.
But if you get your mind right, everything else falls into place. Your body's the manifestation of how you think. So I try to keep my mind where it needs to be. That's why I train so hard.
What? Crazy.
Nah, man. Like, I'm a sociable person, but I don't really go out like that. Yeah. I'm not that, I don't consider myself an artist.
What do you mean by you don't consider yourself an artist?
By today's standards, because they're out at the scenes. I don't do none of that. This social media is booming.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just bro, I don't really have the whole, okay, before I put this song out, let me do a timeline of when I want to release it. And let me do a press, and let me do a release party, let me do a release date. Let me go to franchise, go on the radio and talk about it. I don't do none of that. Yo, shout out Big Homie Franchise, because him, Nice, shit, all these other dudes be helping me get on that stuff. I'll be up there chilling, fresh, yo, ain't you just dropped it? Oh yeah, I did. My fault. Yeah, I just dropped the tape. Make sure you go run it up. You know what I'm saying? I just love to make music. I never cared about any of that. So when people tell me oh, I sat with this label, I worked with this one, or I was the A&R for this dude, or I'd be like, wow, that's dope. Cause it's I feel like I'm there when I hear your story, cause I know you. So it's oh shoot, that's crazy. I met someone famous. That's how I am.
You already gave kind of a. No, I'm gonna ask you this again.
Hey yo.
Top 5 weightlifters first of all.
Top 5
bodybuilders.
Damn,
you said crazy.
That's crazy.
You
Come
already
on,
said.
Man. All right. Oh, that's tough. What's his name from Boston? I feel so bad. I can't remember his name right now, but
the white dude who's in the class with Ronnie and that.
Yeah, he was with Ronnie. I'm gonna get my phone, and I watch him too.
Yep.
Obviously, Lee Haney. What's Sergio?
Coleman, yep.
Sergio dude, Coleman. I'm gonna put Arnold because of the culture. You gotta put Arnold in there. He's one of few. Plus, he's probably the most successful. I'm gonna put Dexter. Put Dexter Jackson in there for me. Mm-hmm. And
that's 6.
That would have been Kai. Not let me switch out thing and put Kai Green, because Kai Green's a savage.
Kai, yeah. No CT?
Only reason I didn't put CT, because even though he did it professionally, he's more of an influencer with it.
Okay.
So if I did top 5 influencers, it'd probably be CT. Right. Chris Jones. Yep. Chris Jones is us, working it at a gym to get a free membership. Yeah. I'll probably put Big Boy in the Strength Cartel, because they're holding it down. Not what's their name? Something Gang. It's Iron Gang or something like that.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think it is something like that.
They're from Philly or somewhere on the East Coast over here. But CT's probably number 1.
Yep.
And then I like Mark Lobliner, because he pretty much came up the same way. Rest in peace, Rich Piana. That was one of my favorites. He passed away young. But it's so many, man. You see, I'm just naming people.
Ready? Top 5 NBA players all time.
All right, listen, you might have to cut you might have to cut the camera. People don't agree with my list. Don't agree with my list.
It's his list. You can't say anything.
I'm biased. They're not in order, but I'm biased. All right, I always do most influential, most successful, and I do either hardest working or freak of nature. That's what I do.
Okay.
So if you ask me top, what's the 3 for this, 3 for that, 3 for this, I can give it to you. But when it comes to top, it's so tough, because it depends on what you're looking for.
Yep.
But Kobe's my favorite player of all time, so I'm putting Kobe in there. I gotta put Jordan. I gotta put Bron. So that's tough, because you gotta put Shaq. And then that leaves what? Either Magic, Larry, or Tim. That's crazy. watch this. Jordan's the most successful, Kobe's the hardest working, and the most influential. I don't care what nobody says. Kobe for the culture, and Bron's the freak of nature, because he's in his 20th year, still dropping 30-point games. That's crazy, man. Like, let's say he's not in your top 5. You still discussing him?
My last 5 questions is obviously rap, hip hop.
Oh, Wayne's number 1.
Okay.
Sorry. That's not an argument.
apologizing.
That's not an argument for me. Wayne's the best of all time.
Yeah, okay.
Because they just different. Wayne, Eminem, Andre, they just don't mention them with nobody.
So we got Wayne, Eminem, and Big Andre 3000.
If I had to make, again, most successful, Jay-Z, the most influential to me, Wayne, the most impactful, Pop.
Okay.
Now, if I make a top 5, that's gonna be tough, because I'd have to put Rakim in there. Big is always a toss-up for me. Depends, I guess, how I'm feeling that day. Only because he didn't have enough music for me to be like, I'm gonna put him in there. You know what I'm saying? When there's other cats who have like I wouldn't be mad if somebody put Buster in there.
Oh, he's in my top 5.
You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't be mad if somebody put LL in there.
All right.
I wouldn't be mad if somebody even put Luda in there. Look, boxing, the most successful, Mayweather. My favorite boxer of all time is Bernard Hopkins. But the most successful, Mayweather. The most influential, Ali. The freak of nature, Tyson. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What about Rocky Marciano?
I mean, yeah.
I had to go Coming to America on the record.
He did get indicted into the Boxing Hall of Fame. So
there they go. Every time I start talking about boxing, the white man gotta pull Rocky Marciano out their ass.
And I'll always end up probably changing my mind. Somebody might come along and start giving me stuff, and I'm like, you know what? They're right. I gotta move him out my list.
It's always like that, right?
Gotta move him out.
All right. Well, and I want to close it out. What is it you want the people to know about you?
I'm big on, I like to earn my sleep and earn my existence.
Earn my sleep, okay.
Yeah, I'm big on that. So you don't take nothing from me. Earn my sleep is, right? So what separates you from the next guy working? Like, why do you feel you're any tired than the next person? You know, I read every day. I have a hefty book collection I don't read a lot of fiction. I read a lot of history, ideology, philosophy, whether it's working and then learning another language, working and reading, working and studying, building nuclear reactors, whatever it is. Earn your existence. But you didn't ask to be here, but somebody sacrificed their goals and dreams so that you could be here. So don't make them feel like it's a waste. And understand this, there's never a woe is me moment in my life, because I understand that for anything to evolve, it has to go through uncomfortable pressure or force to get where it needs to be. For a star to be born, atoms and things have to collide and hit. For glass to be made, sand has to be melted. For a baby to be here, a mother has to push. Everything has to go through something uncomfortable to evolve. You have your winter time, which is your hardships, your spring, which is your growth and renewal. You have your summers, which is your temptation, and your fall is the harvest. You reap the benefits of what you put the work in. So always be prepared. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself in a position to win. So earn your sleep, earn your existence, be optimistic. Remember, you have to go through things to grow, and always be prepared for the next season. And you good.
Your boy Trav Black.
It's your boy Mr. One Take Shorty, aka Trav Black. You know the vibes, man. We here live and direct. Shout out to Big Homie Fizz. Appreciate you.
No doubt.
Peace.